Hi everyone, I'm Tawana Yvette, the one and only Black Butterfly Goddess, fourth generation intuitive healer, psychic medium, and spiritual guide, and I welcome you to the collective reading for the week of January 13th, 2025. So let's see what the cards have to say. Let's hope they say we will be experiencing high temperatures in the 80s, all the snow will melt, and we won't have to freeze anymore like most of the country is, right? But I doubt they will. I'm sure they'll give us encouragement, though, so that we can move on. So, a little bit about me. I am a fourth generation intuitive healer and a psychic medium. Yes, I do talk to those that are on the other side, those that have departed. And I also aid people in healing from trauma such as SA, narcissistic abuse, and domestic abuse. So those are my niches, if you will. I've been a healer for about 2 years now. I've known my whole life I was a healer. I've known my whole life that I was a psychic as well. Tried to hide from it, but you can't. After a while, it just comes out. So let's see what the cards have to say for this week. They're a little sticky. We've got two out so far. And let's see if we can get two more to pop out. Two or three more to pop out to allow us to know what's going on with the week ahead. And I asked for three and I got it. Thank you, Mama Lorraine. Actually, I got more than what I asked for. These are good ones. These are good ones, especially with the full moon coming in. Yes. So there are some decisions that are needing to be made in your life. And the first card is think it through. Okay, don't know if you can see that. There we go. Think it through. So before we make any decisions, we should think them through. A lot of times before I make a personal decision that may be of a large nature, I journal first. This allows me to kind of get it out of me, get the energy out of me and moving, so that I don't feel like it's such a big problem. The second thing that I do after journaling is really check my intuition. And your intuition lives here, not here, not here. It's down here. It's that gut wrenching feeling that you get when you really want to say yes, or you say, no, this is not for me. So, those are just a couple of suggestions that I do when I know when I need to think things through. They may be fruitful for you. I hope that they are. But you do have a decision that needs to be made, and it needs to be made with caution because it's going to set you up for the rest of the year. Now, again, be careful with this full moon energy, okay? Make sure you are thoroughly thinking through this very important decision that will determine how your next 11 and a half months will be spent. The next card is release control. Ooh, that hurt. I'm not good at this. Most people are not good at this. But anytime we have decisions to make, believe it or not, we have to release control. Because if we are gripping so tightly to things, we don't see the big picture. We don't get to see the whole picture unless we sit down with ourselves and release that need to control every aspect of everything, right? So when you're making a big decision, let's say you're buying a house. Can you control what the loan officer is going to tell you? No, you can't. You can do your best to have good credit. You can do your best to have the down payment. You can do your best to pick the right house, the right inspector, but you do not have the control to understand what the mortgage company is going to come back with. That is when you say, I have done all I can do. It is now in the hands of the divine and my spirit team. Release control of whatever this decision is. It doesn't mean you release the decision making process. You just don't control it. The next card, see the bigger picture. Now, I just talked about this with releasing control, because until we release control of the details, we can't see the bigger picture, right? If we're so focused on the little tiny details, we cannot see the bigger picture. So a lot of times in life, we have to be able to look at the bigger picture, and we have to take our hands off to do it. There is no other way. So this week, with this decision that you have to make, hands off, release control of the narrative, release control of whatever it is that you have to do that is so important this week that will set up the rest of your year, okay? And see the bigger picture, because the bigger picture is the next 12 months. The bigger picture are the things you're trying to call into your life. It's not the little details. The next one, be real. Be real. Do you really want this? Is it something you can live with? Is it something you can live without? When you're manifesting, do you really want this? How bad do you want this? What are you willing to give up to receive this? What energy are you in? What frequency are you on? What vibration are you on? Be real. So when you're journaling about the decision that you have to make sure you're being real with yourself so that you can make the right decision. The next card, be proud of yourself. Let me tell you, between 2020 and 2024, it has kicked our heinies. Life has been lifing like life has never lifed before. And all of us should be proud of how far we have come, of how much we have healed, of how much we are stepping into our power, of how we are healing each other. All of us should be proud of ourselves. The fact that we are still here standing in 2025 is something to be proud of. Be proud of yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You don't need anyone else to do that for you. You be proud of you. You have made it this far. Not another entity, not another deity, and not another person. You have made it this far because everything that you need to make it in this life, you're born with it inside of you. Not anyone else, you. You've done the work to get this far. You've done the work to get to this big decision that needs to be made. Be proud of yourself. Give yourself the same compassion you would give a friend. A lot of us are not good at that. Offer yourself the same compassion that you would give a friend. I know I love telling my friends I'm proud of them. But when they say it to me, it seems a little odd, a little hard to accept sometimes. That's healing. That's the healing process. And the last card, speak your world into being. Remember earlier when I asked you, what is it that you want? Do you remember that? What do you want? Speak it. We're in January. Speak your world into being. Whatever this decision is, speak the solution to the decision into being. Use your mouth for good, for manifesting, because whatever you say is going to manifest in the universe, one way or another. Be careful of what you speak. Speak only good and kind things about yourself and others. Speak only good and kind things about the things that you want to see come to fruition in your life. Oh, that was a hard lesson for me to learn. It was a hard lesson, but I did it. I did it. And you can do it too. I have faith in you. So everyone, that is your collective read for the week of January 13th, 2025. I hope you have a sensational week. I wish you love, peace, happiness, healing, and joy. Until next time.